Hi and welcome. I've had some forays of late into the genre of rhyming political satire. I've written one on President Obama called Obama's Legacy, and another one on the state of play in the UK at the moment called Poundland UK, featuring David Cameron and his mate George Osborne. But I thought in the interest of fairness I should include some of the arch villains. And this is what I've done. So this is about George W. Bush, and it's called George Bush, an Indictment. Your term of office reached new lows. Reagan and Nixon, your soiled heroes. And then there's your puppy, Mr. Read My Lips. He started in Iraq, so I'm using his quibs. Your grand old party. It used to be great. But what is it now? A purveyor of hate. Brash Donald Trump and messianic Ted Cruz. An insane choice for the insane to choose. And you came into office on a fraudulent vote, so I've decided to serve you with this anecdote. George Bush, Rumsfeld and Dick Cheney, peddlers of lies and cockamamie. Remember this, you bunch of snakes, when you decided to go on the make in Iraq and left packed with swag, with Halliburton holding your money bags. You told us Iraq was an imminent threat. Remember that? They're not imminent yet. And now they say you've saved your nation. From what? Your own disinformation? All those lives and all that death, and you invent a shibboleth, the phantom war, on terror, on drugs, Saddam Hussein, the Crips and the Bloods, while Bin Laden's in your mate's backyard. You couldn't have been trying that hard. Not like with those Saudis after 9/11, remember that? Use discretion, you swifted them out like a busting zip back to Mecca. Speed, extra quick. Halliburton, Rumsfeld and Dick Cheney. Corruption, Rumsfeld and Dick Cheney. War crimes, Rumsfeld and Dick Cheney. You think this rhyme is getting samey? It's nearly as repetitive as an orphan's tears, nearly as constant as a migrant's fears, nearly as consistent as a leaking boat, always overladen and barely afloat, as children wash up dead on beaches. And Tony Blair gives pious speeches, and you're busy playing rancher, you mispronouncing two-bit chancer, you draft-dodging crook, you villainous cur. If there was any justice, you'd be rotten in stir. Along with your lapdog, Neocon Blair, together you've shaped a modern nightmare. Where there was order, now there is hate. We preferred Saddam to the Islamic State. The Saudis have stirred up a cauldron of shit. But you lit the flames with your made-up conflict. And if you don't like this, then what you gonna do? You can't sue for libel when the motherfucker's true.